Hi, this is ronMctube playing the Hunter on PC, and today we're on Red Feather Falls for elk versus whitetail. We're going to be hunting both the species, but whatever I get is what I'm going to hunt. So we don't know what it's going to be. We're at Darkwood Lodge. I've got the 9.3 62 Anschutz premium rifle. These are on sale at the minute, and I've got the trusty old snakebite compound bow. Tracer arrows might make the shot a bit nice. Just like I say, just see what we get. So first call of the day, and what we've got a whitetail. Now I'm at Tower 6. It's like a wooden homemade sort of tree stand, but the thing is I've just got a whitetail call in. You never used to get that here. Very odd. Previously, before they must have tweaked spawns and stuff, you only used to get elk here or blacktail. You never got whitetail really here at all. Like I said, I've specialised in hunting this area. I've done guides, and you never used to get whitetail here, so it's quite unusual, or it was before it was tweaked, to get whitetail in this area. So I'm quite curious to see what this is going to be, because like I say, it could be a good one. I never really get whitetail here. Just to my left there's a pond. Often had good whitetail there and just behind, but never in the location where this is coming from. So let's see what we get. Let's see if we can see it yet. It's quite far back near the mountain, the call, so I'm just going to keep calling it and just keep an eye out until we spot it. Yesterday there was a video put up of the new Rockies Reserve, a little brief look around it, and it is looking stunning. I really can't wait to get on there. What I do particularly like about it is the lighting. It seems very light. Why that's very appealing to me, and maybe a lot of other hunters, is in certain reserves in the Hunter there is thick forest, and sometimes the shadows can be quite overpowering. So that's one thing I'm really looking forward to this Rockies, because like I say, there's a lot of nice bright colours. It looks really light, so it should be really enjoyable to hunt there. Also there's the new species that's going to be on there. Bighorn sheep have been mentioned, grizzly bear, so there's some really nice animals, a variation of the elk as well. So can't wait to get on there. You should check out that video that's on the Hunter channel just to see it if you haven't seen it. It's also in the Hunter forums description in the status update done yesterday, so worth taking a look. We all can't wait. I think it will come out probably end of October, start of November, because that's a big period for games. So often most games, if they either release a product then or get something ready for them, because it's like I say, it's the big time in gaming. So look forward to that. I'll be doing videos on it, and like I say, can't wait like all year to get on there. So I've caught a glimpse of this whitetail. It does look a very nice whitetail. It's got a high rack. You get a couple of kind of styles of racks. Obviously you get non-typicals, which are weird and go anyway, but the typical ones, you often get a long wide beam one, which is quite flat, sort of like a rake, loads of prongs individually, like side to side. But you get these high rack ones. Now I actually like the high rack ones better, because I think they look a bit more impressive, because they go really high and they stick up and they look really impressive. You don't get these as often as you used to. Back in the old days, you used to see quite a few more of these. There's a few more variations of the racks. So like I say, I like getting these ones. The only thing is, they sometimes don't score as high as just the long wide ones. So we're going to keep calling the whitetail. If I can get close enough and there's nothing to spook it and it is a good one, I'll take it with a snake bite. I'd rather take it with that, with the tracer arrows, than take it with the rifle. I always have the rifle ready though, because sometimes if you get multiple animals, sometimes you can get a bow, and if something spooks you can shoot it. So that's a good reason to always have a bow and a rifle, because then you've got a couple of choices and often you can pick up multiple animals. So the objective and the video was called elk versus whitetail, so it looks like whitetail will probably be the choice. It does look a good one as well, and also I'm in a competition for the I think it's silent white, so you have to kill the biggest whitetail with a bow. So hopefully, if it is that big, and it does look a nice one, like I say, the wider long beam ones often score higher than these high rack ones, so we'll just have to see. He's coming in slowly. Whitetails can be so finicky, the big ones. I think probably I don't know why, but they seem to be one of the spookiest animals in the game. I know in real life from the hunters I speak to, like I say, the big ones are as well, but that's why they get big into it and stay big. But yeah, in the game they can be very spooky. I've had some run that spotted me from like 200 meters, even when I've been crouched, and just run off. And like I say, a lot of other animals you can get away with crouch walking right up to them, or even quite big ones. So, but whitetails always take a little bit more extra care. I can't believe it. He's walked in between two boulders and a tree, so he's sort of like trapped there. I'm hoping he comes out, because I really want to take it with a bow. I don't want to shoot it with a rifle. It's a bit easy with a rifle, so I would like to take him with a bow. So hopefully he gets out the rocks. I'd like to give a big shout out to you all as well who have subscribed, because I'm closing in on 8,000 subscribers on this channel, the dedicated hunter one. Quite a few of you will know I've got other channels as well. I have got 3 or 4 other channels, but the 2 main ones I keep updated is this one mainly for the hunter, but I've got another channel which has got a lot of older, highly viewed other hunter content on, which is linked in my banner, but that's got quite a few older videos. So if you ever want to see old hunter footage, like from the start when the game come out, you can check that one out as well. But like I say, thank you very much. Like I say, closing in on 8,000. We should do it this month actually, so very happy with that. That's great. Whitetail's coming in. Also, I don't know if you noticed while I was waffling on, but there's an elk called from my right. So it is definitely turning into whitetail versus elk, or elk versus whitetail, I don't know. We'll have to see how big the elk is first. But the whitetail is really big, and like I say, I'm in a comp for that. So which do we go for? So we'll look at the elk. Oh, that's got quite a decent rack as well. It's not a monster, but it's a pretty decent one. It says up to 360. So pretty nice elk, or a pretty nice whitetail. Elk versus whitetail, which shall it be? Which would you go for? Now, I like both just as much. I've shot thousands of elk, and I don't know how many I've shot a whitetail, but I've shot quite a lot, and quite a lot of big of each. Quite a lot of trophy of each, but like I say, which one do I go for? There's a small elk ball in front as well. Which do we go for? If we're lucky, we might get one of them in first, shoot it with a bow, and not spook the other. But as it always goes, it doesn't end nicely a lot of the time when you get a situation like this, and this can be the key decisions that you need to make in the spur of the moment, and this can be the difference between getting 1 trophy and 2 trophies. So this is why you have a bow and a rifle. Now I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that we can get one of them in really close, bow it dead on the spot, because if it runs, they're all going to run at this distance. The whitetail says up to 190. I don't think it will score that high, but you know what I mean, that's big for a typical. That is very big. Do I take the whitetail? I think I've really got to take the whitetail. The snakebite shoots flat at 32 meters, so get about 32 to 35. Just aim and it will hit it, and like I say, as long as you're accurate, it will kill it. So here it goes, and he's down, but the elk's run. So it turned out to be Whitetail won, or could we say the elk won, because he escaped. But we got the whitetail, so let's go and collect it. You'll survive for another day, elk. Let's go and see what it scores. It does look a nice whitetail as well, so be interesting. Put in comments, what would you go for if you had a trophy elk or a trophy whitetail? Which one would you take? Here he is. So what's his score? Heart shot 167. So pretty nice, typical whitetail. Lovely little pose there. So that's been me, ronMctube, playing the Hunter on PC. This has been elk versus whitetail. Whitetail won for me, elk escaped. Look out for content from me regular. Hope you enjoyed the video. Bye bye.